because Garuda Airlines is Indonesian. Well, the king of Thailand, Siam, Sham. Sham means blue. Shama Sundara is the name of Krishna. And the king of Thailand, his barge has a Garuda and then a Vishnu on the front of it. And the other barge has a dragon.
Barge. That's interesting.
Right?
Yeah. How do you spell that? B-A-R-D-G?
No, G-E.
Gotcha. Go on. Keep going.
So, I just watched yesterday unpacking Egypt. And what they said is how the Romans stopped the Egyptian religion is that they used to have a boat. They could fill up their temples with water and bring the boat out. Well, they just stopped it. They stopped it. They stopped the festival of the boat. And that was the end, seriously, of Egyptian culture. Finished.
Explain it again. What do you mean? How the boats go up
Well,
the temple?
they could release water into the temples and float the boat, the ornate boat, the barge, or the 12th. There's 12 boats for the constellation, or 12 houses.
Yep.
The houses and boats are the same thing.
Yes.
One might say houseboat.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So when we're looking in the hieroglyphs, you mentioned the dendra stone.
Yeah.
Have you understood what the dendra stone is presenting? Have you looked at the symbols?
Oh, yeah, that's the oldest.
Oldest? No.
The old. It's in Britain. They stole it.
Did they really?
Yeah, it's in the British Museum. Yeah, the Dendera zodiac.
Well, if you look very carefully in the centre of it, there's a hippopotamus with a crocodile on its back.
Yeah.
And it has a really sharp knife.
Yeah.
Well, that's called the Messianic dragon.
Huh.
And then you'll see a bull, and it's only got one leg.
Yeah.
Well, that's the bull of heaven, called Dharma, and the one leg is called truthfulness. And the other 3 legs were cut off at the end of each yuga.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one leg, this should have been cut off. But if human beings don't have the facility to be truthful, there is nothing after that. In other words, truth is the absolute Dharma. Even if we disagree, we tell the truth, everything, that's our closest link to God, to be truthful. They make it very difficult these days.
Wow.
Especially with legalese. Can't tell the truth.
Yeah, I know. They're not interested in it.
No.
It's not about truth.
So what I'm getting at is that Dharma it's written there in the dendra stone, the bull of heaven, and someone's got a chain and is holding it so that the Messianic dragon can kill the bull.
Yeah.
Because a bull with no legs can't get around.
Yeah.
So once it's eaten whatever grass around its body, can't move further on.
Yes.
So that's what the bull of heaven is actually. It's Dharma. And Dharma is married to the sacred cow, who is Mother Bhumi, or the earth planet.
Right. Wow.
So what actually happened, just to set the point straight, so we actually understand, I'm pretty sure this information is going to trigger massive things. And here they come. You mentioned Thebes. Thebes is actually Tuban, and Tuban is Alpha Draconis.
Yes! Tuban, it is. Yeah.
So if you go to Bali, you'll arrive at Tuban Airport.
Yeah. Really?
It's Vedic. It's Vedic culture.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Now, where Jesus went to live is in a city called Jagannath Puri. And if you've seen that smile sticker around about with his face on it, well, that's the face of Lord Jagannath, where we get the word Juggernaut. And Jagannath, Natha means master, and Jagan means universe. So in Sanskrit, Natha became the word Nathaniel. Nathaniel.
Nathaniel. Yeah.
The master is God.
Yeah.
And Jagannath is known as the master of the universe. So in the Sephira Yetzirah, where Abraham and Sarah, it says this. It says that their behaviour was so wonderful, because his name was Abiram or Abram, and her name was Sarai. So what you said before about Saraswati is you take the SW, the SWAT, out, and you're left with Sarai.
Aye.
Well, then what happens is their behaviour was so wonderful that the Lord of the universe appeared in front of them and gave them equally Ha to both of their names. So he became Abraham and she became Sarah.
Yes.
But in Sanskrit you don't pronounce the last name, A sound. So it became Sarah, became Sarah. Abraham, that can stay. But Brahma, you see, and Saraswati is the direct, as you mentioned, correlation of those two persons.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the city of Jagannath Puri, just north of the city of Jagannath Puri is the city of Konarak, pronounced Karnak, to the sun god.
Oh my God.
So when we understand that sun god worship was introduced to Egypt via Akhenaten, well, he was married to a group of people called the Mitanni or something, and they are a Vedic culture.
Mitanni, yeah.
Mitanni. And they used to just, instead of having fights with the Egyptians, they just used to retract into the further north. So the Egyptians would run out of legs and ability to capture them.
Yeah.
But they just nicked off. Well, see, the Canaanites, Krishna's secret name is Kanna. So the Canaanites is where the original Hebrews had come out of. So they were once worshippers of Krishna directly, absolutely.
Yeah.
And Balaram. So when we go to this temple of Karnak, or Konarak, pronounced Karnak,
Where is this Konarak?
it's 80 kilometres north of Jagannath Puri.
Wow. So that's basically you're just saying there in one mouthful that it's basically like the Thebes and the Karnak of Egypt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because Egypt was a state of India.
Mm.
So let's just look at this in real terms. I've got some DVDs, may help. Shiva's son is called Skanda. He's known as the Aryan god of war. It is spelled Skanda. And then there's Scandinavia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're white-skinned, blue eyes. That's where the word Aries is an abbreviation of the Aryan god of war.
Mm.
And Aryan actually means in its origin, pure in your God consciousness.
Mm.
So the more Aryan you were, was the more elevated in your spirituality.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with genetics and DNA.
Yeah. Of course not.
No. So, if we come down a little bit further, Syria, sun god Surya. Yemen, Yama, god of death. Somalia, Somachandra, god of moon. Kenya, Kaniya, Kali,
Wow.
so Maiden's name.
Yeah.
Therefore the mount should be Kalimanjaro, not Kilimanjaro.
Wow.
Arabia was called Aravashta.
Mm-hmm.
Afghanistan was called Aryabhata. And Iran was called Aryan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Aryan, of course.
So I've done that. I've made a list of the demigods.
You need
and
to
shown-
put this on a presentation, man. You need to get this out. Yeah. Yeah.
So, one thing I want to ask you though, you please tell me in your words how you see humans changing for the better. What words would you like to say
Well,
to explain this consciousness?
Yeah. We live in a very thin slither of reality, really. We miss a lot. You know, it's like your solid state television. You turn on channel 7 and you can't see channel 9. Right next door. And it's in the same room. It's a vibration. That's all it is. And yet you can't see it because it's fixed to that channel. And we're a bit like that. So, but the potential to open up to many channels all at once are there. But we've been told that that is spiritism, it's demonic, it's evil, it's bad, psychic abilities are no good, and any ability you've got, put it away, just worry about your education, what you specialise in. You know, you're a doctor, you're a brain surgeon, that'll do.
Yeah.
Just think about that. You go to war, you go to the office, you're a lawyer, you do your thing, you're a farmer, and we we've been compartmentalised, in stereotyped, and we've been educated, and all these things.
And reduced.
Yeah, reduced. If only we were left alone, or two things should have happened. We should have been left alone, and we should have been invited to excel by going to schools.